Once again, this game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. If you don't like that, you're in the wrong place. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the original. This is very, very different from the remake. I'm not saying it's better, it's just very, very different. No preamble today, let's just get on with it. E-game, and we get hard mode and super duper easy mode, which is way too easy. So basically hard mode is normal, easy is baby's first Resident Evil. So we're playing on hard.
Resident Evil.
We don't hear RE3, just Resident Evil.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
In Japan, this game was called Biohazard Last Escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
That will be the end of the police, the RPD, and also the Umbrella Troopers who landed to try and fight for Raccoon City. Farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival, ... This is my, last escape, ... Once again, it's a Japanese game, the translation ain't great. Alright, so we're playing as Jill. And someone's RE2, I need to run for my life. Can I get around you? No. Weird opening.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
And no, don't take that to mean you're getting subtitles. I believe that's all we get.
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here!
No! I'm not going anywhere! I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
I've got to be honest, I don't remember in this one if the voice acting is quote-unquote good or not. RE1 obviously was not, and RE2 I think was all over the place. Right, I believe this is Dario from memory.
I told you! I'm not leaving! Never! Just get away from me.
How do you know I'm outside? The container is locked from inside. Supreme Carcass is in chat. How are you doing, dude? This guy was indeed in the remake. He was very early on in the escape scene at the very start. Some sort of warehouse. I believe I can look at the map with that button. We are in Uptown. How does that song go? Will you take the H.gun bullets? Yes, please. Alright, so what do we have here? We have an M92F Custom, a custom handgun made for stars. It uses 9mm parabellum rounds. That looks very similar to what we've seen in the past. H.gun bullets, 9x19 parabellum rounds, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm not a gun nut. Used for either the M92FS Custom or the SIG Pro. I don't remember where we get that. We have a reloading tool. A tool used to load mixed material into an empty bullet. You can see on the right hand side there's a whole bunch of casings. I really don't know where we get those from. It is used to combine with the gunpowder. Great English. And GameInst.A and GameInst.B, these are instructions, which I don't know if I want to read all of these. Game instructions. This explains about various actions, operations on map screen, and operations in the event scenes. We hope you improve your chances to survive. Not a chance. Shooting objects, you may get different reactions from shooting objects such as oil drums and bombs. That's new. Press the R2 buttons to aim directly at these objects. Yeah, we have auto aim now. R1 automatically aims at enemies and R2 automatically aims at environmental stuff. Quick turn, you can perform quick 180 degrees turns. Press the run button while retreating. So basically if you're holding back and then push run, square, that will turn you around immediately. Race edition. Emergency escape. When you're trapped by enemies, you can push them away to escape. Press the directional buttons, action button, cancel button, basically just mash the hell out of everything and hope for the best. Emergency dodging. Just before an enemy attacks, you can perform a dodge move to evade it. Press the R1 or R2 buttons, press the action button while aiming. This was in the remake as well, and honestly, if you can figure this out in the original, you're basically a pro gamer. You could be an esports person, that's all I'm saying. I could never get this working consistently ever, and it's not going to happen tonight. Getting on/off an object, you can get on or off certain objects that appear in the game. Yeah, we had to do that to reach this point already. Whatever. Map. L2 button to view the map. You can zoom in or out by pressing the action button. I tried that last night, I didn't see it. While the map is zoomed in, use the directional buttons. Press the select button to switch between maps. Live selection. This is new. At certain points in the game, the screen fades into B&W. At these points, you will be prompted to choose between two different options. Use the directional buttons to move between the options and use the action button to make your decision. We'll see that very shortly. Event cancel. It is possible to skip certain events. Use select. Yeah, I won't be skipping any cutscenes. And we have 30 files. I don't think I'm going to find all of them. Instruction B is instructions on the creation of bullets. This explains how to use the gunpowder and the reloading tool. We'll see that in just a moment as well. Ammunition creation system. To create various ammunition, you need to use the reloading tool and gunpowder. Reloading tool. This is a necessary item if you want to create different types of ammunition. By combining the gunpowder and reloading tool, various types of ammunition will be created. Gunpowder. Mix materials to create various types of ammunition. There are 3 types of basic gunpowders, A, B, and C. Please note that gunpowder C is created by mixing A and B types. How to mix gunpowders. You can create various kinds of bullets by mixing the different gunpowders. There are 13 different kinds of gunpowders in all. And yes, I have the Game Facts guide on the left-hand screen so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Examples: A, handgun bullets, B, shotgun shells, C, grenade rounds, A plus C, flame rounds, B plus C, acid rounds, C plus C, freeze rounds, and if you're stupid enough to spend C plus C, you'll also get magnum bullets. No thank you. Mixing gunpowder with grenade rounds. If you combine a certain type of gunpowder with grenade rounds, special types of grenade rounds will be created. Like I think if you got standard grenade rounds and you mix B with them, you get acid. Mixing level improvement. If you repeatedly create the same kind of ammunition, your skill will be improved and you will be able to create more powerful ammunition. I'll try for that, but no guarantees. Alright, so what the hell was I doing? Looking around. There's nothing left here. Defective products have been placed here. What do we have there? First aid? First aid spray. This will completely restore your vitality. Nice even once, game. A forklift for moving various types of cargo. And check this out, stairs. We can just walk up them now. I don't need to approach the foot and push X. We can just walk straight up. Or jog straight up. It's a bit dangerous, but I'm sure Jill will be fine. Exit office. Right, I saw that. Will you take the warehouse key? Yes, please. A small key with a tag attached to it. It says back door on the tag. It is the backdoor key. That will be a typewriter and an ink ribbon. We get 3. That's an item box. Various reports are sorted here. The delivery voucher book. Seems very useful. And these red ones are gunpowder A's. So, there's a lot that I can do here. For example, I can combine these 2 together, and that will make gunpowder AA. If I was to say, combine this with one of the gunpowders, that will give me 15 bullets. If I combine these together, and then use the reloading tool, that will give me more than 30 bullets. I don't exactly know how many it's going to give me because I'm not going to check. One of the items used for making ammunition. It can be combined with the reloading tool or the grenade rounds. Yeah, I think that just turns grenade rounds into flame rounds. But I'm going to do these individually for now. It is not the most optimal way of doing it, but that is going to push us towards better ammo, which you'll see later in the game. The knife is in the box. Do I need the knife? I'm just terrified about my ammunition count early on. I might bring that along, but that's probably a huge mistake. I say that because I played this for a little bit and I almost ran out of ammo. If you use the backdoor key, you will no longer need this key. Will you discard it? Absolutely, I need a space. No trespassing. Authorized personnel only. Press stars, what are you going to do about it? There is nothing strange. Nothing unusual? No, I can hear something unusual over there. I'm going to start by going that way. But I'll come back and explore, I promise. In the early section, it's very easy to get lost. That door's going to open. Someone ran out of there. These guys are moving. And that's not all of them. Let's just maybe take a hit or two. Oh. There's a really chunky, like, knockback if you hit a wall with this. And I've got to be honest, I don't remember Jill handling it like this in the past. Like, sideways in her hand like that. Right now, though, I just want to try and save some ammo if I can. Here's someone else. No idea where you are. You down here? Yes. Spring Carcass, you're eager to see if the Carlos-less world line is in this as well. You'll have to wait and see, because I don't remember. May as well grab those. I'll probably go back and drop those off at the item box. Yeah, look at the way she's holding that knife. It seems impractical. Ah! I forgot about you. And yeah, check this out. I'll face right, and then aim. Jill automatically aimed at the enemy. I don't know if I can hit this one from here. Maybe I can now. Yep. Alright, there's something in here. Will you take the lighter oil? Yes, please. Oh, I think we'll be taking that. That is essential. Will you take the shotgun? Hell yeah. He is lucky he died before his guts were ripped out. Implying that maybe his guts have not been ripped out and they'll be ripped out soon. Cases of drinking water. What even is this place? I want to say like a cellar for a pub or something, but the pub is a few screens away. So, yeah, the map in this one's a bit weird, but we came from here. There was this massive section here where I completely neglected that area because it's infested with zombies. And we can get to this little corridor here from either there or there. Let me try going this way. I think I'm wasting time by going in that direction, but there's some zombies there that I want to kill. Which, again, I'm wasting time killing the zombies, but I'm playing it the way I want to play it, damn it. A tough-looking barricade. There's a zoom button. Yeah, we're not going through there. We have a locked door here. It's locked from the other side. The shutter is down. I heard enemies here earlier. Where have they gone? Nothing unusual. Do I have to? Whoa. Yeah, sometimes I just straight up ignore your bullets. And I've got some issues here. Oh, not that. Just move back here. That car door looks loose. I didn't see it open though when I played this the other night. Alright, let's spend some ammunition. Whoa. Alright, I just blew something up. Who's screaming for help? You're playing dead, I know that for a fact. I've played far too many Resident Evil games to know that you're not playing dead. Watch him get up. There we go. I'll shotgun you both. That's worth it. And by that, I mean, I don't think there's anything in here to collect, so I suspect coming in here was a complete waste of time. A strong barricade has been set up here. Who was yelling for help? I'm not sure. A wrecked car is blocking the way. I suppose there's any bullets in that wrecked car, in the trunk perhaps? In the boots? I'll open this up. I'm genuinely not sure if that can open up. It seems like it should be able to, but I don't see it right now. I was really hoping there was something we could pick up here, but I don't see anything so nice either. Nothing in the dumpster, nothing on the walls. And this basically lips us back to where we were. Let me put the herbs back in the case. Because I'm going to need the room. I know I'm going to need the room. I'll hang on to the shotgun. I kind of want to hang on to the knife as well, but I know that's a risk. And I believe we can drop the lighter oil. I don't believe we need that yet. Oh. Alright, well that explains that. I've got no memory of that. Oh. Yeah, the knife is not the best choice. Really. She's dead. And she doesn't appear to be carrying anything useful. Do I need the knife? Well, I kind of know that I need the lighter oil coming up, actually. Otherwise, I've got to come back here and grab it, so... yeah, I think I'll drop the knife. This knife has served a very valuable purpose throughout this entire playthrough so far. In that, I don't think anyone in this game uses it ever, but I've used it, and maybe it's time to say farewell to it. Dagger knife for self-defense. Not a combat knife. It's fuel for a lighter. Okay. Let's drop the knife. Let me just arrange my inventory a bit. Equipments go there. And then healing can go up there. Right, that'll do. Swimming carcass, dagger knife for spreading butter lard. I don't know, I prefer my palette knives for that. I've never tried with a dagger knife though. Or a steak knife. One day maybe. It seems a bit impractical, just saying. Alright, 20 minutes or so in, and we've only done 3 rooms. Oh boy. I play my games very slowly. Trying to look at the posters of the graffiti on the walls. So I've got a locked door from the other side. More zombies in here. The shutter is down. Hell. And I don't have my knife now, so I need to take you out like that. Which is not great because I don't have that many bullets left. How did that not take you down? Oh my god. Alright, 19 bullets. I do have a shotgun though. Blackjack. It's locked from the other side as well. Barjack. Okay. It looks like it says blackjack up there. The door has been sealed. It's like something terrible has happened and they're trying to protect themselves. Local newspapers are scattered around. Can I read the paper? I cannot. Got some graffiti on the wall. 141 under the pine. Yeah. That sounds like a normal occurrence in Raccoon City these days. Sure nothing bad's happening. The door to the boutique is locked. I assume I can come back there with a special key, perhaps. Oh, what's going on around that corner? Maybe if I don't look, maybe it doesn't exist. And yeah, I saw those up there. We'll go for those in just a moment. Right, let's have a chat to you two. Were you carrying anything? Also, you're not dead, I know that for a fact. It's the Uptown map. Well, that's what it looks like. So we've got a sort of back entrance here into this room here. No, the bar. It's also going to take us into that, or to the back of that locked door where it was locked from the other side. Into another corridor. We have a sales office over here. A door there, which I can't possibly imagine where that leads, and we've got another path here. All of this light blue. I'm colorblind, chat. Light green stuff is, I assume, locked off and we can't ever get there. Maybe we can get there later, I don't know. I don't recall. You've taken the Uptown map. Good stuff. More herbs. What are these things? A rare herb that can restore your vitality. Several herbs can be mixed to enhance their effect. Cool. And I've just realized, look at that van there. That's Kendo's van. I question if we're near the start of Resident Evil 2 here, where we were running out of Kendo's gun shop. I don't actually know. The passage is completely blocked off. Various wants ads. I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but I don't care. Private property. Someone's shooting. Does that say? Alcoholic beverages prohibited. Something, something, something. And just like that, I'm lost. I heard a door open and close though. So this door's locked. And now it's not. You've opened the lock. Yeah, just like that, I'm lost. Is that where I came from? It is not. Oh god. I wasn't expecting you to get up here. Oh, 3 bullets. That's all we needed. Hey, what's down here? 2 more. Oh. 1 shot. Wow. What's his name? Must have done a job on them. Combine. We're out of bullets. I have 3 bullets left. There's a square hole. Okay, noted. Garbage is scattered around the area. A discarded toy box. Yeah, I think all the kids are dead at this point. This is the back of the bar. Excuse me. What's in the bar? Brad Vickers. Should we help him? I'd help you, but I've only got 3 bullets. You had that covered. Well done, Brad.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
Who is? Elaborate before walking off, please. Cool bar. Cool beer. An old pinball machine. Can we play pinball? No. This game sucks. What's over here? Will you take the lighter? Yes, please. It has no oil left and cannot be used by itself. Here's an empty lighter. It is no longer an empty lighter. An oil lighter. Let's check out the rest of this bar. We can see something very clearly here. Clock tower postcard. A picture postcard, sorry, of a clock tower. The following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot, St. Michael Clock Tower. And everyone who's played the remake, and also played the original, is screaming right now. Swan Carcass asks, are Jill and Leon ever in the same place in any of the games? Pretty sure the answer's no. I mean, Jill is not in Resident Evil 6. Leon is in 2, 4, and 6. Unless Leon... I think Leon is mentioned in Revelations. He plays Jill, but they don't actually cross paths, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm pretty sure the answer's no. We've taken the Clock Tower postcard. Bottles of bourbon line the shelf. Yeah, there's better ways to, Actually, no, there isn't. Partially consumed food and drinks. If you want to ride out the zombie apocalypse, I think this is the place to do it. There are much worse places you can be. The sink is full of dirty dishes and glasses. How does that song go? I don't recall. Jill's looking down at this guy. It's not like Silent Hill 2 where you look at pickups, but they definitely incorporated some of that behavior, I guess, where the characters tilt their heads. Sorry, character. We only play as Jill in this one. Right, I did not see it, but I'll happily take those 30 handgun bullets. Thank you very much, I needed those. And I can unlock this door. And I can go back out there, but I don't think there's any points. Okay, never mind. I can't unlock that door because it's already unlocked. I hear footsteps, so let's just go straight back inside. Hopefully this guy's not gotten back up. Oh wow, someone cleaned up his body. Someone's like, you know what? The decor of this bar is ruined with this dead corpse in here. Or maybe he just got up and shambled off himself. So we have a square hole. I'll try and make a note of that. We have... Yeah, that's where we're going next. The music has changed. Uh-oh. What is that? I can go up there. Oh god. Alright, well I think we all know where this is going. Hold still, fellas. Love it. Oh, I've got to reload. I'm injured. And I've got green herbs, but I don't want to use them. Oh god. I don't want to use them right now. Because I want to combine them with these. Red herbs. Dead bodies. Photo A. The policemen are pressing forward. And now they are all dead. It's dated September 27. So I believe as far as time is concerned that this game takes place just after Resident Evil 2. Or possibly even during. But I don't fully understand that, as we'll see very shortly. We'll just combine those. Check the bodies again. His flesh was apparently bitten off or devoured. Charming. Do you have any bullets on you, sir? I really need bullets, that's the thing. That thing was knocked over. There's one exit right here. It's been bound tight with rope and won't open. The rope seems to be soaked with oil. Okay, well that seems easy enough. Let's set that on fire. Virgil, how you doing? Sorry, you forgot. Am I the guy that knew a website of all Hitman like Easter eggs and stuff? Nothing specific, but I do play a lot. I do play a lot of Hitman. I do know some of the Easter eggs, but I don't know of any websites as such, apart from fandom. Also, how you doing? Thank you for dropping in. Swimming Carcass, you've managed to completely miss out on the Silent Hill games. Are there any good ones? Oh my god. That is definitely a tangent I'm not sure that I ever want to discuss. Silent Hill is a weird series. That's all I'll say. Let me reload. Do I have enough ammo here? Really? Down, doggos. Play dead. I said play dead. Oh my god. Good dog. Alright, once again, I'm in deep shit. There is a fire hydrant. If I had a fire hose, I might be able to extinguish the fire over there. And that's definitely something that was in the remake as well. And that path, I believe, leads towards the sales office. Which I vaguely remember, but once again, it's been a while. Save room. Gunpowder A and gunpowder B. I would love some more ink ribbons though. Because I feel like I need to make a save right now. Because I'm not terribly familiar with this game and I don't want to screw up the playthrough on Twitch. Let's make some more handgun bullets and we'll make some shotgun shells. And again, if I combine those, we can definitely get more. If I do BA or AB, I don't remember exactly how it works, what you combine with what, but you can definitely reverse the order, and you'll get more for your buck basically by combining them. But I'm doing it like this because reasons that will become clear in about 5 hours time. Let's drop the reloading tool. Not like that. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Doing that. First aid. I don't believe I need a lighter at this point, so I'll drop that. Let's reload a shotgun. Use that. Oh, we're still on caution, damn it. Damn it! Should I just combine them? Alright. I'm going to make my first save. I'm going to hope that I've got some space on my memory card here. I've got a horrible feeling I don't. I'll make a new one while you're not looking. We are in the alley. Cool. Couldn't see the gun. Alright, so let's go. Some sort of bookstore. A random coffee shop. You can see it from here, that's the RPD. It's locked with a simple lock. Okay, we're not going through there. Indeed, Swim Carcass. Books, coffee and bourbon. It's all we need to ride out the apocalypse. I keep thinking there's hidden rounds around here somewhere, but, yeah. Pensburgle, could it be hitmaps? Hitmaps doesn't really have information on the Easter eggs. It's basically just a website showing the maps and showing the stuff that you can pick up on set maps. It's a very useful website, but I suspect it's not the one you're looking for, though. Right, so we need to go through there next, I guess, but we need to take a detour through the RPD first. Which, this looks different. It's the same front entrance, but we came from this side in Resident Evil 2, so things have changed a little bit. Well, actually, maybe it was a side gate. It was a side gate on the other side of this car here. Alright, let's head to the front door and nothing will go wrong whatsoever.
Jill!
Brad!
We've got to... Jill! Help!
No! Brad?
I don't think we can help you, Brad. Fight with the monster or enter the police station. Make your choice, Chad. We're not equipped for that. You can fight him, you can take him down, he will drop an item. But it's not going to end well, so let's just get out of here. Spring chooses death. Unfortunately, the Twitch delay is such that you did not get to make your choice. I'm very sorry. The goal of my content is always to entertain. I'm not always the best person, etc, etc. You can fight him, I think, if you're better equipped with your gunpowders, but yeah, not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Not on this playthrough, at least. Okay, this is boarded up. It is completely blocked off. Nemesis is desperately trying to get inside. It's too dangerous to open the door. Completely blocked off. Statue of the Flying Goddess. No, it had a different name in Resident Evil 2. It had like a full inscription and a whole bunch of stuff. Bullets. Desperately need those. Nothing on that side. No ink ribbons, really? I need ink ribbons. It's a police station map. Which has been cleaved in half. The right side is completely missing. So we've got the locker room on the left, the records room, the operations room, the dark room, and upstairs we have the STARS office. Taking the police station map. Good stuff. Anything else? No. This terminal controls the security system. I could operate it if I had a STARS card. We do not. The ladder is up. We can't go there. Well, let's go inside here. Pensbergle, yeah. This is Resident Evil 3 after all. Someone has made quite a mess in here. It wouldn't be these folk over here. Oh god. Back off, please. I'm not your type. It's not me, it's you. Wait. That came out wrong. Also, aim for the win. Ah. I really should have used my shotgun. Get off me. Right, you're dead, you're dead. I think we're okay. Crash. Love it. Unfortunately, they didn't do anything with Leon's desk. Both in RE2 and the remake. Not the remake. Both in RE2 and RE3. But, again, that Easter egg. If you look at that little blue sign on the right-hand side of his desk, it says, Welcome Leon, with 2 L's there. W-E-L-L. And if you go back to the RE2 remake, you can actually see a second L, like lying on the floor or something. It's a cool little nod, I think. Do we have anything in here? September 29th, Michael Festival. Who is Michael Festival? Nothing special? Oh, Marvin. or Marvin. It's RPD Officer Marvin Brenner. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. Canonically, I think we blew his head off as well, just saying. He appears to be holding something in his hand. Marvin's reports. I'm not doing his voice. September 24th. There are reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gates was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available officers at this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Brenner. Reports, September 26th. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 AM, where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Hardcore. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Brenner. You've taken to Marvin's report, and now Marvin Brenner is dead. It's a photo frame, possibly a family photo. The records room. That's one of the gems. We take the blue gem? Absolutely. There's nothing more. It's locked with a simple lock. We need the lockpick. Hopefully there's no one in here. Cool. What's in here? It's locked with a number-based lock. I don't know. It's right in the corner there. Corridor. She's still alive? No, she's not. That dude's still alive, sure. What about you? You're dead. We have another one just below us. Who looked like he was taking a nap, perhaps. Lying on the ground. Please do not leave the dark room door open. Alright, let's grab our costume. Never mind. Nothing else in there. I see ink ribbons. I'll not use those just yet. There's something there. David's memo. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man yesterday. Maya, one of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once we were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return the debt, I ran. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind. The sound of his flesh being stripped from his bones. I was afraid. Terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm cutting through the chill with whiskey, unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I've blasted many a zombo into fertilizer with it. We've lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours, we'll dicker over trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. And now David is dead. Where's that shotgun? Asking for a friend. Alright, let's drop some of this stuff. I did not believe we need the gem for a while. I definitely need some bullets. Desperately need those. Not that. I think they might have changed the order of those two because I was having problems with that last night as well. And if you're paying attention, you would see that we got 17 bullets there. We're getting better. Jesus Christ. Right, ink ribbons. I don't think there's anything else around here. Nothing in the drawer. What about the dark room? Nothing suspicious? Nothing, okay. Might as well drop those. Let's check out the rest of this floor first before we go upstairs. A ventilation shaft. It's dark inside, but can I go in there? I hear enemies. Okay, so somehow I managed to dodge twice there. Make that 3 times. I'm not even trying to do it. It's just happening naturally. How many bullets did I just waste? Holy crap. That is a dodge. Don't ask me how I'm doing it. I'm just pushing buttons and it's happening naturally. Oh. The door is sturdily barricaded. So yeah, judging by the way these barricades have been erected, the window is boarded up, this all happened after RE2. It's like the following day, perhaps? I mean, Marvin's dead, so you know. Do I need the lighter here? I kind of want to go back and grab the lighter immediately. This is the room where you use the lighter and you can pick up a red gem in Resident Evil 2. Don't know if we need it for anything here, but I kind of want to grab it just to be sure. I'll inspect the blue gem much later. Excuse me, losing my voice. There had better be some bullets or some gunpowder in here. Desperately need it. Empty soda cans and junk, nothing else. Joy. Something there. Will you take the STARS card? Yes, please. An ID card for STARS with Jill's picture on it. It's our card. It looks like an operation map. Nothing there. Are there any bullets around here? I desperately need bullets. More ink ribbons just like that, holy crap. It looks like there was a recent accident here. I'm not sure accident is the right word, Jill, but okay. There's nothing you can do with the fireplace. I beg to differ. God damn it. Are there bullets here? Nothing. They left all this stuff in because it had already existed in RE2, so why not just leave it in? But honestly, that is a troll and a half. You go in there thinking there's got to be something in there, but no, it's already been looted. Serene carcass, indeed. Someone put a new picture back since we burned it in RE2. They took their time, you know, they boarded up the place, they saw that the painting had been damaged or the picture had been damaged, and they replaced it. I mean, that's just really good attention to detail if you ask me. Let me drop the lighter. Drop that. Let's go back to reception. We can use that stars card. Will you use it? Absolutely. Notice to STARS personnel. Ellipsis. Due to the emergency, the key to the STARS office has been moved to the evidence room. Today's password for the safe is 0513. Cool. Also, that wasn't the password that I saw last night, just quietly. It was a different number. I wonder how many combinations there are, or whether it's truly random. I can't imagine it's truly random. It's got to be like a... It's got to be like 1 of 6 maybe, or 1 of 3. Alright, 0, 5, 1, 3. Will you take the emblem key? Yes, please. That apparently is the key to the STARS office. STARS emblem is engraved on it. STARS key. Cool. Let me drop off the card, and we'll go upstairs to the office. I should probably bring along some healing, but I'm not that smart. Once again, I don't need to stop there and hit X, I can just walk up or jog up. Same with those. A big boy. Whoa. How many bullets do I have? 6. Nearly got around you. And yeah, now I'm hurting. What does that say? Statue of a god holding up his soul. Again, retranslated. The statues here on the left and right are missing. So they basically removed that puzzle. Golden Gas, how you doing, dude? No one here? There are some red herbs though, which I could desperately use once I get back down to the safe room. To the dark room. A small ventilation shaft. It's far too small for an adult to fit into. A solid barricade has been set up here. Random handcuff just hanging off the balustrade or whatever it is there. STARS office. You've used the STARS key. You no longer lead us? Yeah. We know to dispose of that. Alright, we're back here. It's the desk of Rebecca, a rookie member of STARS, who is playable in Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 0 is not worth playing. She's also playable very briefly in certain routes of Resident Evil 1, which is well worth playing. A large communications device. It's out of commission. I can't send any messages from here. We're all dead. That's our grenade launcher. Will you take the G launcher? Absolutely. HK-P, don't know what that means. Grenade launcher. A small-sized grenade launcher developed for police use. It is loaded with burst rounds. Burst rounds being, I guess, standard grenade ammunition. One moment, so I need to sneeze. I've got a serious problem though. Oh, excuse me. Dying here. Does that count as an item? It does. I need to backtrack now. And I think I've just made a serious mistake. I know I've made a serious mistake. Because there's bullets here. Oh boy, okay. This could be highly entertaining.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Carlos mentioned. Alright, it is still very much out of commission. I need to come back for those 30 bullets. And if you played this game before, you know where this is going immediately. I made a huge mistake picking up the lockpick there. I should have picked up bullets and then gone back and organised my inventory. Okay. Are these guys still alive? They are. Oh. Once again, don't know how to dodge that. I'm in trouble. I'm limping. Alright, first aid spray is getting used. I can now pretty much ignore everything there, what I just said, and go back here and grab the bullets. That may have screwed me out of an S rank, but I also believe the S rank needs no saves, so, you know. Much of a muchness, really. Let's keep exploring this place. And for that room, I'll go back with the shotgun. There are various trophies. One of them reads, Marksman Contest winner, Chris Redfield. Barry is not happy. Oh. Wow. Missed that. Facts from Kendo Gunshop. Kendo. To the boys of STARS, I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized a new handgun for official use. It is the M92F STARS Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. It's the most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Joe said, if you miss the targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. The goods will be delivered along with their proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what kind of excellent parts are used for the M92F. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert's Kendo, Kendo Gun Shop. And now Bob is dead. Sorry, that sneeze took a lot out of me. Is this the M92F? It is. Alright, we're using that gun already. A picture of the STARS team members. It's the same photo. It's the desk of Wesker, Captain of STARS. I feel like you're not saying something there, Jill, but okay. There isn't anything useful on this shelf. What about over here? On this desk? Yes, please. It's the desk of Barry Burson, a STARS team member. A pair of replica guns are on the desk. It's the desk of Chris Redfield, a STARS team member. Its disorganization probably reflects the owner's personality. Look at that. Great use of the apostrophe. For everything that the Japanese localization gets wrong, it then pulls that out of its ass. And I can't look at this desk. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. I can't look at this desk, but this is Jill's desk. Lockpick was here. She is the master of unlocking after all. We've got the lockpick, which means we can go downstairs now. We can open up that record in the... Record? We can open up that drawer in the records room. And we can also get outside and open that door. Right, so let me just grab that. What was that? Something just came through a window. Alright, dark room. Whoa. Where's my save room music? Alright, let me drop the grenade launcher. Need to hang on to that. I don't believe I need a shotgun, but I'll hang on to it anyway. It seems like the sort of thing that Jill would need or use or hang on to, I guess. I'll get that right eventually. I think I'll hang on to a full heal. Yeah, let's go with that. So we need to get into the records room, grab whatever's in that drawer, and then choose UFO. Whoa! Right, well he's in that room and he's not going to follow us, so we're fine. It's a lock with a simple lock. Will you use the lockpick? Absolutely. What's in there? I need the reloading tool for that. Alright, I can get out of here. Yeah, this was the first game where dudes follow you through rooms, and it was utterly terrifying. Because later on it means basically that you're not safe anyway. I mean, it is still relatively scripted to certain areas. That's a spoiler though, but yeah, it definitely changed things. I had to use a first aid spray in there. I'm not happy about that. Right, so around here there is a locked door. And I've got to ask, is this it for the lockpick? Also that manhole? No, nothing. It's cool that we get a new sound effect when we go over that, but I thought it might have been something for a moment there. And it's not. If you use the lockpick, the lockpick still serves a purpose, okay. We're still in Uptown. I can go back there and save, which is very tempting. Why is there a red barrel here? No idea what that thing was. Handgun bullets. Nice. Desperately needed that. He is holding something. That is an umbrella soldier. Mercenary's Diary. September 1st. Following 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge had returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with no reason given. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. September 15. I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. It looks like my UBCS unit's been called into action. Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary, not parliamentary, trust, units to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. In addition, they have nightmen who specialize in handling problems caused by illegal products. I'm currently a member of the latter. September 28th. Dawn's here, but we're still slogging through this nightmare. There are no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death row was a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself, in the hope that my dead body will come back to life. And now the mercenary is dead. That barrel. I'm scared. What am I carrying? Shotgun. Alright, we've got plenty of bullets now, but we can lose them very easily. This one's going to be a short recording session, I think, because it's super late. I'll get to the next save room and then call it there. Ooh. There's a fire hydrant. A fire hose is fixed with bolts. So we need to come back here with something to undo those bolts, and then we can take that fire hose back to wherever it was through that door, so that we can put out the fire. Fucking lovely. Every time you see a blue herb, it's like, oh god, we're in for it now. A rare herb that can neutralize poison. Several herbs can be mixed to enhance their effect. I know. Also, I'll tell you, I didn't look at that. I can unlock the simple locks with this. How many are there? Alright, well, I might need to go back to that save room that I passed by earlier. But let's soldier on and see if we can find another one. That sounded like a machine gun being fired. Ah, fuck. Right. Down, boy. Down. Lay dead. These dogs are chunky. Holy Christ. That was about 20 bullets. I think one or two of them missed, but really. Locked by a strong barricade? Okay, so we've got two crushed cars and a bus is on top of them with the, I want to say driver or passenger through the back window. And Jill is saying, nothing especially strange here. I mean, I'll take your word for it, but yeah, no. I don't like that sound effect. Parking garage. Ah! Lay dead. Good boy. Ooh. Do I proceed or not? I'll proceed, but I've got a horrible feeling about this next room. Call it women's intuition or whatever. Regulations regarding the usage of this parking area are written here. Terms and conditions. So many dogs. What have we here? It seems to be charging the battery. What? I didn't click that, but okay. Okay, we've got a charge cable of some sort, which I cannot pick up because I do not have the room. In hindsight, carrying the shotgun was probably a bad choice. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back, I think. There's one exit. It seems that there is no power for us. It looks like the car park from the start of the remake. More blue herbs, really? Gate is closed. There are blue herbs growing here. We use them? No, we don't need them. We're not poisoned. But it means we're going to get poisoned here later, perhaps. Which is not great. Right, it is super late, so that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. We're in a parking lot, or a garage as I would call it. Let's grab those bullets, which we desperately need. There's some ink ribbons here, which is nice. I can make my second save in a moment. I'm mashing buttons and I'm not really seeing anything else, so let's do some organization. I'll go back for that gunpowder. Let me drop the shotgun for now, I just need the room. I can drop the massive heal. Grab the reloader tool. Some more shells. Let me go back for the gunpowder. Not sure what we need that cable for yet, but I have a memory of something happening in this room, so I'm going to hold off grabbing that cable for now. That's 7 more shotgun shells right there. Absolutely worth it. So we've got a hose that's being held in place by bolts. If I can remove those bolts, then I can get to the hose and then put out a fire, which will get me towards the sales office. I can also go in this direction. And I've got to be honest, I don't remember what the optimal approach is. I remember very little about this game, in case it's not very obvious. But so far, I'm enjoying myself. Enjoying revisiting this. I'll just arrange my inventory a bit. We'll get it right eventually. There we go. Alright, let's make a save. And next time we'll continue exploring Go back for those cables, see what happens, and we'll have a good time.